Why, hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing my first review in a while, which is indeed the Rise of the Beast Studio Series ARCEE. Now, she's the first line that I have, she's the first ever Rise of the Beast character, which I have got about 2 months ago, and yes, sorry for the delay guys, but I'm back for reviews, and this is literally ARCEE. Now, wait, hold on, let me just, not too dark. But this is her. Let me just put the light over here so you can kind of see her better. Now, this is her. She's quite kibbly. Like, her tires are just hanging off the back and fake chest issue, which, not gonna lie, and I did indeed lose her gun because it was so small. Yeah, I lost her gun because it was a very tiny little thing. So articulation, well, looks first. It's not painted as badly. It still is missing a lot of paint. But the way her legs are designed, they keep her steady, because, you know, heavily unbalanced. And her face is quite detailed. Doesn't really capture what she looks like, but it's a resemblance. You got the chest piece, the vent, the torso, the crotch plate, the thighs, which are enormously long, and then short arms for scale references, and the legs, and that's pretty much it. Now, articulation. You got a ball joint at the head, and because of transformation, you can get her to kind of look down, but I don't think that's even really looking good. She can look up that far, and she can get like a very tiny tilt. Arm can rotate completely 360. Arm can move out like that, but sometimes it likes to do this. If I just hold like this, it brings the whole thing up, which I'm kind of annoyed about because it acts like a trigger one. Kind of similar to how RED reformatting Megatron worked, or any of the Megatrons from RED. But obviously that's a real joint. She can rotate there. Swivel. Now, for some reason with this case, because of this like little tab right here, you can't actually bend it unless you do it like this. So it's kind of not really, but as you can see on this side, it's not obstructed. I'm kind of obstructed. Now, surprisingly, considered she's a core class figure, because of transformation, if I just disconnect her thing, she actually has a waist rotation, which I quite enjoy. Legs can kick, wow, all the way that far, back that far, but obviously because the kibble can't really go that far. Knee bend at a little less than 90, but you can also bend her that much. I wouldn't recommend that, and if you count the wheels as articulation, it's a hinge joint that you can just do that. So yeah, that's pretty much robot mode in itself. Let's get into transformation, which is quite simple for a bike. So the first thing you want to do is break her neck so it's more down. Then you want to bring her arms up until they connect like that. Make sure they are flush. Then connect them from here and center them. Now you rotate the entire torso, so now it's like this. You take the wheels, and then you collapse it like that. The same thing on the other side. Wablam. And now, you gotta pretty much break her entire body and just make her do the insane splits, and also make sure this wheel is facing front. Rotate her crotch, and yeah, her crotch is indeed the front of the bike, which I kind of laughed about the first time I got this. Rotate this all the way, and you'll see 2 nubs here, and 2 nubs there, and 2 holes there, and 1 nub. And I'll align that, so I'd say like that. And then you gotta align these 2 parts, align them. Bring these up. And then click them into the arms. Bring this in, and here we have vehicle mode. Now, vehicle mode is actually quite realistic, honestly. It actually quite looks better than the robot mode. Now, obviously, the fake chest is underneath here. Her head's just sticking out here, but her legs literally fill out most of her robot form, or her vehicle. She doesn't have a kickstand, so it's kind of hard to display her like this. So, yeah. She honestly looks cool overall. And, like, if you want to stop motion her, which I might be able to do soon, I can just simply, like, you know, do that. Get that over with. But yeah, so, honestly, for a Clockgrass figure, there's not too much to do with this vehicle. So yeah, and because there's not much to it, that's the end of this video. See you guys in the next review, hopefully. So long and peace out. Goodbye bye.